it was a former employee of the Calgary John Howard Society, Jim Beaton, who was working for the Children's Advocates Office, but he was the co-chair of the Calgary Fetal Alcohol Network, and they were looking for a fiscal agent, and it was as simple as that. And they needed, it was United Way that was going to fund CFAN, and they needed an already United Way funded agency, and Jim said, well, John Howard's United Way, and they should be at this table, and they're not. So he called Gord Sand, our executive director, and he asked Gord if that was something that they'd be interested in getting involved in. And Gord was in complete agreement, and recognizing that this disability is one that we certainly should be focusing a lot of our attention on.
First of all, the long-term nature of it, the high level of commitment about the John Howard Society to the Calgary Fetal Alcohol Network, the commitment of all the partners, but particularly John Howard had to do so many practical things, right? They were the charitable partner of the network for many, many years, and that meant they had to make a huge commitment. They had to commit to looking after the details, such as paying the bills and even helping find a place for the organization to reside. They brought the CFAN staff into the John Howard staff group, which was an enormous contribution. It gave that one staff person a place to be, a workplace culture, benefits, a payroll system, and a community. So all of that was crucial, I think, to the beginning of the partnership, and they stayed with it for so long. And they stayed with CFAN through, you know, the good times when the grants were coming from the government, and the more stressful times when they had to figure out how to actually do this, and how to deal with the very demands of being both a funder and a network and a grassroots organization. This has always been part of their culture. I think that they are, they're not just focused on their own organization, they're focused on assisting other organizations to be the best that they can be. In some ways they're an incubator. I remember working with John Howard when together we were starting the youth justice committees, and that now is its own society. I remember being with them when they were supporting the Alberta Youth and Care Network. I know that they were involved in the drug court. They're an organization that is very willing to share its expertise, its experience, its staff abilities to help other organizations. I think they see that that's a broader contribution to the community. Of course, they help their own clients, they run their own programs, but also I think they have a culture of sharing and helping other organizations, so that as a society, as a community, we're all stronger. And I think that CFAN's not the only organization they've done that with.
On behalf of the board, the staff, and our membership, I would like to express a heartfelt thank you to Calgary John Howard Society for over a decade of support to CFAN, the families and individuals that we serve. Over the past 5 years, I've had the honor to work with Calgary John Howard, and I have personally witnessed the dedication and support provided to the staff and the board. Although the partnership is changing, we will continue to work together in new and meaningful ways. Thank you from the bottom of our hearts.